Welcome to the spoken tutorial on conditional statements in C and C++. In this tutorial, we will learn how to execute a single statement, how to execute a group of statements. We will do this through examples. We will also see some common errors and their solutions. To record this tutorial, I'm using Ubuntu operating system version 11.10, GCC and G++ compiler version 4.6.1. Let us start with the introduction to conditional statements. A statement in a program controls the flows of program execution. It helps to make a decision on what code is to be executed. We can check the conditions, whether true or false. We can execute a single statement or a group of statements. Let us understand the flow of if statements. Here, if the condition is true, then statement 1 will be executed. If the condition is false, then statement 2 will be executed. Now, we will see the flow of else-if statements. Here, if condition 1 is true, then statement 1 will be executed. If condition 1 is false, then it will check for another condition, that is condition 2. If condition 2 is true, then statement 3 will be executed. And if condition 2 is false, then statement 2 will be executed. Now, let us move on to our program. I have already typed the code on the editor, so let me open it. Note that our file name is ifstmt.c. In this program, we will calculate the sum of two numbers, and we'll check a few conditions. Let me explain the code now. This is our header file. This is our main function. Here, we have declared three integer variables, a, b, and sum. Here, we are asking for user input. The user will enter the values of a and b. The values will be stored in variable a and variable b. The scanf function reads data from the console. It then stores the result in the given variable. The format specifier in the scanf helps to know the type of data. For example, we have %d. It denotes that we are dealing with integer data type. Here, we add the values of a and b. We will store the result in sum. Then we print the result. This is our if statement. Here, we check the condition whether sum is greater than 20. If the condition is true, then we print sum is greater than 20. Now, let me comment out these lines. This is our return statement. Now click on Save. First, we will see the execution of the if statement. Please open the terminal window by pressing Ctrl, Alt, and T keys simultaneously on your keyboard. To compile, type gcc space ifstmt.c space -o space if and press Enter. To execute, type /if. Press Enter. It is displayed as enter the values of a and b. I will give the values as 10 and 12. The output is displayed as sum of a and b is 22. Sum is greater than 20. Now come back to our program. We will check another condition. Let me remove the comment from here. I will add the comment here. Now click on Save. This is our else if statement. Here, we check another condition whether sum is greater than 10. If the condition is true, then we print sum is greater than 10 and less than 20. Now come back to our terminal. Let us compile as before. Let us execute as before. It is displayed as enter the value of a and b. I will give the values as 10 and 2. The output is displayed as sum of a and b is 12. Sum is greater than 10 and less than 20. Let me clear the prompt. Now come back to our program. I'll remove the comment from here and here. Now click on Save. If both the above conditions are false, then we print sum is less than 10. This is our else statement. Now let us execute and see. Come back to our terminal. Let us compile as before. Let us execute as before. Here, it is displayed as enter the value of a and b. I will give the values as 3 and 5. The output is displayed as sum of a and b is 8. Sum is less than 10. Now, we will see some common errors which we can come across. Come back to our program. Suppose here at the end of the if statement, I will type a semicolon. Let's see what will happen. Click on Save. Let us execute. Come back to our terminal. Let us compile as before. We see an error, else without a previous if. Come back to our program. It is a syntax error. The if statement will never terminate with a semicolon, and the else if statement will never work without an if. Let us fix the error. Delete the semicolon here. Now click on Save. Let us execute. Come back to the terminal. Let us compile as before. Let us execute as before. Enter the value of a and b. I will give the values as 3 and 6. The output is displayed as sum of a and b is 9. Sum is less than 10. Now, we will see how to execute the same program in C++. Come back to our program. I will change a few things here. Press Shift, Ctrl, and S keys simultaneously on your keyboard. Now save the file with an extension .cpp and click on Save. We will change the header file as iostream. Let us include the using statement here. Now, click on the Search for and Replace Text option. Let us replace the printf statement with the cout statement. Click on Replace All and click on Close. Now, delete the closing parenthesis here. Replace the scanf statement with the cin statement. Type cin and 2 closing angle brackets. We use the cin function to read a line in C++. Now delete the format specifiers. Delete the comma and ampersand. Delete the comma here and type 2 closing angle brackets. Again, delete the ampersand and the closing parenthesis. Now click on Save. Here, delete the closing parenthesis and the comma. Now delete the \n and the format specifier. Now type 2 opening angle brackets. Again, type 2 opening angle brackets, and within the double quotes, type \n. Here, we will also delete the closing parenthesis. Now again, delete the closing parenthesis here and here. Now click on Save. Let us execute. Come back to the terminal. Let me clear the prompt. To compile, type g++ space ifstmt.cpp space -o space if1. Here we have if1 because we don't want to overwrite the output parameter if for the file ifstmt.c. Now press enter. To execute, type /if1 and press enter. Enter the value of A and B. I will give the values as 20 and 10. The output is displayed as sum of A and B is 30. Sum is greater than 20. This brings us to the end of this tutorial. Now come back to our slides. Let us summarize. In this tutorial, we learned the if statement, for example, if condition, and else if statement, for example, else if condition. As an assignment, write a program to check A is greater than B or less than B. Hint: use the if statement. Write another program to check which value is greater, A, B, or C. Hint: use the else if statement. Watch the video available at the link shown below. It summarizes the spoken tutorial project. If you do not have good bandwidth, you can download and watch it. The Spoken Tutorial project team conducts workshops using spoken tutorials and gives certificates to those who pass an online test. For more details, please write to contact@spoken-tutorial.org. Spoken Tutorial Project is a part of the Talk to a Teacher project. It is supported by the National Mission on Education through ICT MHRD, Government of India. More information on this mission is available at the link shown below. This is John Bonet from IIT Bombay. Thank you for watching.